The trilogy, Judah the Lion, and tips for the single ladies. The rush starts right now. Hey guys, welcome to The Rush. As always, it is she, it is her, it is I, it is me, Miss Simone, and you know we have a lot of fun lined up for you today. It's the top of the show, so you know it's time for our question of the day. Last time on the show, we asked you guys, what would you do if you found out that your friend had a past with your significant other? You guys left comments under our question of the day post, and here's what you had to say. All right, when we get back from this commercial break, we'll be chatting with the man behind the trilogy. Keep it locked, you're watching The Rush.
The Bahamian Gospel Community, in conjunction with the Bahamas Christian Council and Save Our Bahamas, present Restoration, a hurricane relief gospel concert. Join us as we come together to raise funds for our brothers and sisters impacted by the recent passing of Hurricane Matthew on Sunday, November 13, 2016, at Evangelistic Temple on Collins Avenue, beginning at 7 p.m. Performing live, Nehemiah Heel, Edison Sumner and Voices of Praise, Landlord Emily Williams, Solo, Bishop Denzel Roll and friends. Also performing Moni Therese, VMAC, Terrence Forbes, Christian Massive, Shabak, DJ Consular, Nico Watson and Prophetic Praise, and out of Freeport, Grand Bahama, Simeon out. Admission is free, but all persons are asked to bring a donation of $10 or more, as well as food items. That's Restoration, a hurricane relief gospel concert. Sunday, November 13, 2016, Evangelistic Temple on Collins Avenue, beginning at 7 p.m. We want to see you there.
Welcome back to The Rush, guys. These three men are trailblazers in their own right when it comes to visual arts, and they've created a movement called the Trilogy. Stephen Davis, Alan Wallace, and Jamal Roll, welcome to The Rush, guys. How are you?
Good.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Good, thanks.
Y'all guys good?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, good. I'm good too. Thanks for asking. Okay. First, tell
I'm
us.
just gonna get to you.
Okay, that's fine. Ladies first, but okay. First of all, tell us what Trilogy is all about.
First, I would like to say thanks for having us on the show.
No problem. Thank you guys for joining us.
We really appreciate it. Trust me, we really appreciate it.
No problem.
Trilogy was actually something, I had thought about for a couple of years now. And I've been trying to get these guys together for a minute.
Been thinking about us for years.
Wow, that's awesome.
But nothing happens before God's timing.
That's true.
And I waited for him. I was patient, and it happened. It really did. Actually, this year, we decided to get together. We started with a meeting, and it's now all coming into play. And we are just about. What are we just about?
Well, we're three artists who talented now, right? We have a eclectic range and styles of the way we do our art. Stephen is a prominent airbrush artist. Alan is everything. He does murals, salt, and everything. I work with portraits and I do charcoal as well. So we chose to put our talents together and just see what we could create.
Alan, when it comes to being a visual artist in the Bahamas, there's a stigma that some people believe that it may not be a wise career choice in terms of making money and the opportunities that are here in the country. But you all have proven that that's not true.
I mean, I always had to say, like, if you're passionate about what you're doing, no matter what it is, basketball, singing, dancing, art, like, you can breed followers, man. And once you're real with that, that's going to happen. And they got to stop telling these kids, you're not going to make money with that. You need to start that. Stay with that. Even when I was doing the salt art, I'm in my living room doing images on the walls. And then you got people like ABC, ESPN, CBS,
the
Fox.
Shade Room.
Yeah, Shade Room. I could go on. And these people turn their cameras onto where I was in my living room. So you can't say, well, because of this stigma or that stigma, you're not gonna go and follow your dreams, man.
But with you being a vet in the game now, which visual artist would you think could possibly be a force to be reckoned with?
These same two guys.
Besides them, are there any others
You know what?
seen?
There are so many
There's
young
so
people
many,
in the game.
and
It's hard to just pick up.
Great
See,
answer.
because
Great answer.
because
And I
Safe
meet so
answer.
many artists
yeah.
every day. You
See,
know,
we
so many.
all three of us mentor so many young people, and one of the messages we give them is that, listen, you just strive to be the best you can be. You know, so I don't want to really pick
Right.
out somebody. I want them to really
Yeah.
be the best them they can be, and the future will show. You know, who has done their job, who has put in the work and the time. So I don't want to put that out right now.
Okay, talk to us about this beautiful painting that you brought us today.
Wow, I feel good. Okay, see why I stick to
You don't
drawing. So this just a free flow portrait. It isn't the uptight photographic thing. I just wanted to capture his energy in this portrait. That's why I sort of just threw colors together and it made the portrait.
Now you guys are nominated for the Elevation Awards next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels good. It's actually my first time being nominated for anything. You know,
Wow.
I've never won anything. You know, I've bought a lot of raffle tickets, and I've never
With the
won
hopes
nothing.
of winning.
No, it was just
Wow.
pretty much to support. I love to support. You know what I mean? But it feels good to be nominated. You know what I mean?
Recognized.
stuff.
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
even though it was not my focus, I just want to work and just produce quality art. You know what I'm saying? So it really does. It feels good. But it even feels better to be in the category with these guys. You know, brothers.
Likewise,
So
brother.
if
Yeah.
I don't win,
One of them.
and
Yeah.
if either one of us win,
We
we
can-
all
All
win.
win.
Yeah,
This one-
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Definitely.
and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
No, it is a humbling feeling. And right now we're having an art show that's
Okay.
we employ everybody to
Please come.
come with us and
Yeah.
When and
experience painting and socializing. This is going to be an event that the Bahamas has never seen. It's going to be at the art room.
That's right opposite the Rubis gas station on East Bay Street.
Okay.
Beautiful
Yeah,
location.
And
When?
this is going to happen on November 18th. This is
Okay.
actually an introduction to Trilogy because a lot of people been asking, you know, what are we doing? What's coming up? But we want to introduce ourselves to the
Okay.
to the masses.
Perfect.
So this is an opportunity for you guys to come out and meet the Trilogy. We're also going to paint live.
Yeah, we're playing live
Nice.
as well.
We're going to
And
paint
where
live
can
as a
people
unit.
reach you all individually?
You can reach us on our individual social media. With me, mine is Stephen Legend.
Sorry.
That's Instagram. What is the other one? I don't know.
Only on Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram. You can get me on Instagram. You can get me on Snapchat. I don't
Okay.
really use the Snapchat too much,
Yeah.
but you can use Instagram mostly, and Stephen L. Davis on Facebook.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, and I'm Alan Pacino on Instagram and Alan Pacino Wallace on Facebook.
Okay.
You can get me there.
Nice.
Jamal Roll, Jamal Roll, that's on Facebook, and the Celebrity Artist on Instagram. And
Name the other 10.
And
Sure.
then we also
Yes.
have a trilogy. We also have a trilogy handle on Instagram and Facebook, which is the number 3 RILOGY
Trilogy.
.art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you
Nice.
can Google these
And
fellas.
you can
I mean,
you can
Okay.
also Google us.
Yeah.
And
once
you'll see me like this.
You might have said Google.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with
Mr.
us here on The Rush. Wish you the
Thank
best
you.
of luck
Thank
in
you
your
so much.
show
Thank you.
and the
Yes.
Elevation Award.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
All right,
Thank you.
right
for having
now,
us, man.
no problem. It's time for the playlist video of the day, guys. Here's Kia with Faded.
Faded, falling, slipping, missing. When I get faded, inhibitions, that's when I start slipping, officially missing you. So I smoke some more till I'm faded, drink some more till I'm falling. Slur my words cause I'm sipping, can't believe that I'm slipping. Damn, I'm faded, falling, slipping, I'm missing you. It's 15 minutes 12. And I'm already having my 6th drink. I know this feeling too well. But it's after dark that it sings. Yeah, the dark is the worst. Bombay tends to make it feel better. Too much, then it gets worse. Drink through the bad till it feels better. I make a drunk call, oh no. Emotions be louder than ever. It's the wrong call, I know. And I wish I knew how to stop it before I do us more damage. Do you really think we can repair all of this damage? I don't know, I'm faded, falling, slipping, missing. When I get faded, inhibition violent, that's when I start slipping, officially missing you. So I smoke some more till I'm faded, drink some more till I'm falling, slur my words cause I'm sipping, can't believe that I'm slipping. Damn, I'm faded, falling, slipping, I'm missing you. I swear I tried, I swear you lied, I swear we fucked up, I can't deny I made you cry, and that's so fucked up. Never professed to be perfect, and you know it. Try as hard as I could, it won't do no good. I can never be nobody's perfect. But it's funny how you always keep running back, running back. It's funny how I'm always a fallback. Say she's a queen, but she's so boring. What did I expect though? A new start. But I guess we're both the same. Should've known you better by now. When you need me again, guess you gon' find your way back around to me.
Welcome back to The Rush, guys. Now, we've all been at a point in our lives where we were single and unsure of when our next relationship will happen or what it would be like. Joining me now in studio is author, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, and psychologist, Dr. Tamalia Serena Hanchil. How are you, Dr. Hanchil?
I'm doing great, Simone. Very happy to be here with you.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Now, you brought us your book. Tell us what it's about. Serena's Secrets, Confessions of a Single Lady. What is this book about?
Yes, well, Simone, I wrote this book out of my own personal experiences of being a single woman.
Okay.
So I can tell all the times of going to a family reunion or meeting someone in the mall and they're like, well, they don't care about anything else, but are you still single? Are you married yet? And you know, sometimes as a single person, that question can really shake you because you're like, really, like, why am I not married yet? Is there something
winding down.
Right, is there something wrong with me? And I wrote this out of my own personal journey and my experiences being a single woman and my journey of being discontent with being single and to how I came to a place of being content with that and actually using my singlehood as a time to thrive.
And what was the process like? You channeling your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings into words, into this book?
Absolutely. I talk about my own personal experiences in relationships. I talk about my heartache, my heartbreaks, how I got through it. The book is very psychological because I'm a clinical psychologist, but it's also very spiritual because I'm a Christian. And so I really wanted it to be very conversational as well, so it feels like a girl talk. It's not a hard to read. It's not filled with a lot of jargon. It's really just a book where you can sit down and drink a cup of coffee and just have a good conversation with me.
And what are some of the key points that single ladies can take away from this book?
I'd say one of the main points I reiterate throughout the book is knowing your worth. I think a lot of times as single women, we can watch the biological clock tick and we're like, okay, I'm in my 30s, I should just pick someone so that I don't have to be alone anymore. But I really stress the point of knowing your value because sometimes we settle for less than what we deserve simply because we don't know how much we're worth. And so I talk about that. I talk about how do you heal from a broken heart because we've all been through it. I have an entire chapter on simply the steps to go through to get emotional
Give me 3 steps right now.
First thing is to acknowledge your feelings. I know a lot of times, especially in our society, we tend to just, you know, push off our emotions and if I could just be strong and no one will notice that something's bothering me. But I think it's important to acknowledge how you feel. Another thing I think is important is to do the things that you used to do before you got into the relationship. So maybe you used to do some fun things with your friends, but because you got a man, you stopped doing those things. So going back to doing those things. I also encourage people to really just, take time for yourself. A lot of times we try to rush from one relationship to the next just to get over the previous relationship. And sometimes even with social media, it makes it harder going through a relationship breakup, because you can look at his status and see, oh, he got another girlfriend, and he looks so happy without me. Exactly. So really just kind of taking the time for you, getting to know yourself, strengthen your relationship with you, strengthen your relationship with God, and there are a lot of benefits of being single that you can focus on.
Without giving away too much of the tea, besides relationships, what are some other things that girls can do as a single woman to prepare themselves to be in a relationship, or to be the right woman for a man, or to be ready?
Yeah, I think a big thing is simply fulfilling your passion. Okay. And so that's something that I've ventured to do as a single woman. I said, this is my best time to put forth all the visions, all the dreams that I have on my heart or on paper, to really put them into action. So that led me to even start my first business, Serena's Hair Loft, selling virgin hair, because I'm like, I need to do stuff. It led me to write this book.
Keep yourself busy.
Volunteer your time. Volunteer your time to help someone else. It's when we look out for other people, it helps us to feel better ourselves.
And what about fighting the temptation of, you set your mind to go through this process of being single, learning yourself, preparing yourself, and then I'm sure there'll be some guy that comes along that would make you feel like maybe he's the one, or maybe I'm ready now, or he's just so fine I can't, wait or continue this process. I got to get on that right now.
Exactly.
How do you go about fighting the temptation and then ending up possibly choosing the wrong person, or going when you're not ready?
Exactly. And I have a whole chapter on how do you know if someone is the right one. Because sometimes the counterfeit can look so much like the real thing. It can be like a split hair away. And so you have to be very discerning. You have to be very patient. You have to be very, very prayerful about the decisions you make. Because who you marry is probably one of the most important decisions you will ever make in your life. That's a make or break. And it's not a book to how to get a man. It's not that type of book. It's really about how do you be well-rounded as a single person. So I even talk about relationships in terms of friendships. How do you know what type of person you need in your circle? I talk about 3 types of people: the takers, the breakers, and the fakers.
Wow.
These are people you have to look out for. The takers are the people who all they do is drain you. When you go out to fish fry with them, you have to pay for everything. They're just takers. Then the breakers are the people that when you have something good going for yourself, they try to destroy it. They try to tell you, oh, he ain't no good. He just cheating on you. You got in a good relationship, right? They want to destroy it. And then the fakers are the people that they're the hardest ones to look at.
Pretend like they're happy, and then inside they're like jealous and envious.
Right. So the fake friends. So the takers, the breakers, and the fakers. And I break down all of that in the book as well.
Wow. Now I noticed that the book is forwarded by the late Dr. Miles Monroe.
Yes.
How did that come about, and the process of, him seeing what you're working with and just working with him on the whole?
Yes. I mean, it was, first of all, an honor.
Definitely.
To even have him read my work and to endorse it in that way. And he wrote a beautiful foreword literally days before his passing.
Wow.
And so for me, that really shook me when I found out about his passing, because I was like, I literally just emailed with him. I just responded to an email that morning.
Gosh.
And so I'm just honored, because he has left an amazing legacy. Every time I travel all around the world, people ask me about Dr. Miles Monroe. They show me books from him. So for him to stamp his approval on this book, I feel unworthy. It's just very humbling.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, where can people reach you, or if they want to get the book?
Yes, the book is available at Hallmark at Mall at Marathon. It's also available at Quality Fabrics on Mount Royal Avenue and Great Commission Ministries on Wolf Road. You can also order the book internationally on Amazon.com and on my personal website, tamaliahanschel.com. I'm on all social media, on Facebook, Serena's Secrets, on Instagram, Serena's Secrets, and also on Twitter as Serena's Secrets.
Awesome. Lastly, before you go, what's next for you?
What's next for me? I mean, I feel like there's so many things that I'm working on. Definitely the hair business is something I just started, and something that I'm very excited about.
Awesome.
I'm also excited about doing more speaking engagements.
Okay.
And so that's something I'm looking forward to. But I feel like, the sky is not even the limit. When you put your mind to something, anyone can do what they set their mind to.
Definitely. And with your hair business, we'll give you a platform now to just put it out there where people can reach you, what they can get.
Certainly. I sell really high quality, 100% virgin hair, and you can find me on on Instagram as Serena's Hair Loft. You can follow the page. You can place orders through Serena's Hair Loft at yahoo.com, and I'd be more than happy to deliver you. We have a location coming up very soon, but you have to follow us to find out exactly where it's going to be.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Dr. Hancho, for joining us and sharing your book, your secrets, and tips on our show. We hope to have you back in the near future.
Thank you. I would love it.
Thank you guys for staying in with us. We'll be back with so much more after this break. Keep it locked. You're watching The Rush.
Sign up today for your chance to race to the stage and perform live at the 2017 Elevation Awards. Log on to www.theelevationaward.com, hit the Race to the Stage tab, fill out the form, and upload a 1 to 2 minute YouTube video clip singing the original song that you want to perform live at the Elevation Awards. Then tune into The Rush on Thursday, December 1st, 2016 at 8:30 p.m. to find out if you made it to the finals. That's 2 spots, 1 stage. Grand prize winner will receive the chance to perform live on the main stage at the Elevation Awards. 1 original song production, 100 free CDs, and a cash prize. 2nd and 3rd place winners will receive the chance to perform live at the Elevation Awards pre-show hosted by Miss Simone. That's the Elevation Awards Race to the Stage. Deadline for entry, November 25th at 12 noon.
Welcome back to The Rush, guys. Joining me now on the show is singer and songwriter Judah the Lion. How are you, Judah?
I am awesome. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for kicking it with us here on The Rush.
Boom.
Okay, now, first of all, for people who don't know you, tell our viewers, who is Judah the Lion and what is he all about?
Well, my name is Judah. That's my given name. My parents named me Judah. It means praise unto God.
Nice.
And in my early 20s, well, I grew up as an artist, like visual artist. I used to like to draw, and I act as well. I used to be in plays and stuff like that. And then in my early 20s, like the music bug just hit me, and I decided to start, recording and performing live, doing live shows. I formed a band and all that, and took up the moniker Judah the Lion. To represent, what the name means and stuff like that, the strength behind the name, and just to separate myself from anybody else out there with the name Judah. And I just decided to just go full force with this music thing, and that's where I am today.
How has it been working for you here in the Bahamas? I know a lot of artists say it's a bit of a struggle to, get the buzz, get the support that you need as a young artist in the Bahamas. How has your experience been?
Definitely. I think throughout my entire musical career, it's been an anomaly. I've been seriously blessed.
Okay.
In the fact of people just accepting my talent and supporting me and supporting whatever I put out, way beyond what I thought would be normal for I guess local talent.
Right.
And it's still to this day I level up every year. You know what I mean? In terms of awareness about my stuff and just musical growth and just the movement is just gets stronger every year. And I'm just blessed to have local support as well as a burgeoning international support as well.
Awesome. Where would you say you are now in your music career?
I'm just going through the growth. I would say growing pains, but it's not painful a lot of the times. You know what I mean? So it's a struggle here and there. You know what I mean? But
struggle in terms of what exactly?
In terms of, while you trying to figure out exactly who you are musically, as well as in your personal life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
the balance.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm still a young man, coming into my own. You know what I mean? And both musically and in other senses as well. So it's you have to make sure you focus on the right type of guidance. You know what I mean? And make sure your path is the one that you would want to be still on years down the line. You know what I mean? Every day is a decision. Musically, you know what I mean? It's I don't know. It's just so much to learn. You know what I mean? So I'm just learning and growing in my career and in life in general.
Okay, now, besides your name, Judah the Lion, what sets you apart from other artists, especially other Bahamian artists?
Just literally my voice. You know what I mean? I've been told that I have a unique voice. I could hear this, like, you hear my voice on the track, you hear my voice somewhere. Like, a lot of people tell me, like, when they do live shows, like, they'll walk past the venue and they'll come down and be like, yep, I heard you. I know that was you down there singing, you know what I mean? So my voice is like the number one, like, separation for me, and just any other singer really, like here or abroad or whatever. Yet it still has familiarity in it to compare to like other artists, you know what I mean? Other well-known artists. And that's like attractive as well to the listener. And I guess my lyrical style as well, you know what I mean? My content, my concepts and stuff like that. It's just unique to my way of thinking, you know what I mean? And I put all that into my music.
Awesome. Now you came here and you brought us your new music video for your song Outlaw. Explain to us what the video is about and how did you go about creating the video? Well,
I produced the song with Irate, and Irate Jazz, son of Rising Sun Records. He actually produced the track, and I wrote the lyrics and I vocally produced like my vocal arrangement. And we came together in 2014 on I think it's called the Rockstar Rhythm. Rockstar Rhythm is the name of the rhythm. It's like a compilation with other artists was on it. And since then to now, it's just been one of the most popular songs in my set list, you know what I mean? And so we decided to create the visuals for it. And Lovato Stubbs of Kong Boy Films, he approached me with the concept, and I loved it, and we just ran with it. And the concept is just like a one-shot, it's a one-shot music video. We shot it in Gambia Village.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Locally, this is cool.
Yeah, man, and it's just, the Northern concept is just literally riding straight on through the video, and just to show, you know, like, just locally the beauty of where we're from.
Nice.
Juxtaposed to the lyrical content, which is like about this harsh Western, you know what I mean? About this outlaw who, like, through all means, anything, he like just continues to truck on throughout like whatever life throws at him. And we just wanted to show that like balance, because that's like just the balance of everyday life, you know what I mean? You balance beauty with pain. And so we just wanted to show that in the video. So shout out to Lovato for the video, shout out to Irate for the actual production of the song, and shout out each and every one of you who has viewed the video, who loves the song, and who makes me who I am every day. Awesome. I do this for you, so thank you.
Great. Well, you build up the anticipation for the video. Why don't you go ahead and introduce it to our viewers?
Well, without further ado, this is Outlaw by myself, Judah the Lion. Bless us.
Rising Sun Records.
Right on, right on, right on. To riding, torchlight would have been your porch light, sunlight and shadows is what all the time then. Get caught, oh Lord, there's no leeway. Mountains are highways, dirt is the freeway. I'm talking real horseplay, real downplay, kick in the doorway, they call it foreplay. Part one stood above them all, who's gone? Put out on them all, and when it was time to roll, where they hit us now, this was its call. Here alone on this road again, right on, right on, right on. Home again, right on, right on, right on. Dust clouds explode as it disappears. Night falls, it's cold as a desert air. Never camp one spot too long. Over shoulder, danger is forever there. True outlaw, though he never scared. Throughout his soul, he can never give. One gun, 6 shots, that's all he's got. All heart, no love, it was never there. Fire in the sky. Now a new day dawns. It's time to ride, it's time to ride, it's time to ride. It's time to ride, it's time. Are you in the sky? 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 Here alone on this road again. Ride on, ride on, ride on.
All right, guys, there you have it. That brings us to the end of the show. Thank you so much for kicking it with us for another episode of The Rush. And thank you, Judah, for bringing us your hot new music video, Outlaw.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
All right, see you guys next time, same place. Signing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.